This video will teach you the materials, order of operations, and detailed method of tying the parachute dry fly. The parachute is an effective fly to imitate a variety of insects, and it's actually very easy to tie if you follow the steps in this course. The fly consists of 6 standard component parts and is tied in a specific order of operations. The order of operations is this. Start with the hook in the vise. Put thread wraps on the hook. Mount the wing and form a wing post. Attach the tails. Dub the abdomen. Attach a hackle to the wing post. Dub the thorax. Wrap the hackle around the wing post. Secure the wrapped hackle to the fly. There are many ways to do this, and here I'm using a whip finish around the base of the wing post. Finally, finish off the fly by trimming the wing and applying head cement. Now let's do this fly step by step. First, mount your hook in the vise. I'm using a rotary style vise. Place a layer of thread wraps on the first third of the hook. Leave the thread hanging at about the 20% mark on the hook. Next, you'll attach your wing material. I like to secure it with crossed X wraps to get it tightly secured to the hook. And then start to form the post. You pull the wing material up and put wraps around the base. After you have a few tight wraps, you can hold the bobbin vertically and quickly wrap 5 or 6 or 7 times around the post. Leave your thread on the back of the hook away from your body. I like to wax the thread at this point. Now wrap the thread back until it's about at the barb of the hook. Now you'll attach tail fibers. I'm using Coque de Leon. I cut away about 6 barbs. Measure them to be approximately the length of the hook shank. Hold them against the hook and use a pinch wrap to bind them to the hook, using the torque of the thread to bring them to the top. You can put 1 or 2 wraps underneath the hackles to give them a little lift. Now apply dubbing to your thread. A nice slim noodle will work. And start dubbing the abdomen of the fly. Work your way up, adding more if you need it, until you're just behind the wing post. You can do a few wraps in front of the wing if you like. Again, leave your thread hanging on the far side, behind the wing post. At this point, you're going to attach a hackle. You strip away the fibers at the base of the hackle and attach it to the hook, and then bind it up the wing post. With the hackle attached, dub the thorax. This can be a buggier, thicker dubbing, or it can be the same dubbing you used for the abdomen. Again, leaving your thread on the far side, Now you'll take the hackle and wind it around the wing post, starting at the top and working your way down so that each wrap is below the one before it. Then you'll use 2 or 3 tight wraps over the body but under the hackle to secure it. The thread again is left hanging on the far side of the fly. Now you need some way to secure the end of the thread to make the fly durable. Here I'm using a whip finish tool vertically over the wing post. It's a little tricky, but you get used to it. Trim away the thread. And now you can trim the parachute wing post. At this point you can apply some head cement to a needle and jam that between the hackle and the body of the fly to contact the thread wraps that you put in with the whip finisher. Now the fly is finished. The most important step in learning this process is practice. The techniques may seem difficult at first, but you'll be amazed at the progress you can make after tying this fly just a few times.